Another way we analyze data is to look for central tendencies. Central tendencies, or averages, help us understand what normal is. Our phone bill may be different each month, but if we watch it for several months, we'll get an idea of what we tend to spend so we can plan a budget. Remember, when we say average, we usually mean the mean. To find the mean, you add together all the items, then divide the result by the number of items.
Let's consider a store, a small store that has 4 employees and an owner. And the 4 employees, let's suppose that, in fact, one of them makes $25,000 a year, and one of them makes $30,000, and one makes $35,000, and there's a manager, and the manager makes $45,000. And there's an owner. The mean income will be affected very much by what the owner of that store's income is. They're not taking any more than the manager at $45,000. Then I add these up. I don't know what it is when I add them up. 90, 60, 80. It turns out that this means the mean is 36,000. It's 180,000 divided by 5. The sum of these divided by 5. Okay. But if the owner is like many owners and takes a salary of, let's say, 145,000, not 45,000, now the mean is still the same. The median is still the same, but the mean has changed, and it's now 56,000.
You find the median by arranging the items in order from smallest to largest. The middle one is the median. If there's an even number of items, you average the middle 2.
The median, because there are 5 people, the median income is in the middle. It's $35,000. That's the median. The median is not affected by the extreme numbers, the highest and lowest. It's only affected by the order of the numbers.
So mean means average, and median means the middle number, okay? So let's take a look at that. And if we think about, if it's helpful to remember that, okay? If we can think of the median of a road, what is the median? If here's a freeway, what's the median?
Center.
Right, the center, okay? So sometimes if you're turning, you might like pull into the median here. So the median, if you're driving, you might refer to it as the middle, or as Uriel said, the center. So if we're taking the median of a group of numbers, we want to put them in order from smallest to largest. So if I had 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, okay? So here's a group of numbers. I put them in order from smallest to largest, and I take the middle number. What would my middle number be? 7, okay? This one so happened to be 7 because it falls right in the middle. Now maybe there might be confusion. What if I didn't have
5 numbers or something?
Right, so what would you do if you only had 6 numbers?
5?
Well, what's in the middle there?
5.
650.
Are we guessing? Without guessing.
Oh, no, it's not even 5. Yeah,
So you can use some guess. How would you do that if we want to be a little bit more kind of scientific about this? How would you?
9 divided in 2? 4.9. 4.5.
If we want to take the middle number, we take the 2 numbers that are closest to the middle, 6 and 7, and then we would take the mean just of those 2 numbers. We'd take the average. So we would take 6 plus 7.
13.
And then we would divide not by the total here, but just by the 2. So this answer then we would divide by 2.
So 6.
About 6.5, 6.5.
Another measure of central tendency is the mode. The mode tells you the most popular choice. Ironically, the mode is the average that's used least often.
Well, the mode is the most common of the particular numbers. In this case, there is no mode because they all occur only once. But if I had it as 45,000 before, the mode would have been 45,000. It's the number that appears most often. And the mode does not have the same kinds of statistical properties that the mean and median has, but it is the most common one.
Someone's doing a survey, what's your favorite color or whatever. You know, the mode of that survey would be the one that occurred most often, which may not be a number. You know, if you're doing favorite color, it's going to be blue.